Welcome back to my channel, and in this video we are going to be building Python apps with FLET. FLET is a new framework in Python that was released probably in 2021. It has been released by Google, and it's a new version of the FLUTTER framework, which is like the Flutter for Python. So in this version, instead of using Dart, what you've got to use is Python, and if you're a Python developer, this is going to be really useful for you. So if you really want to be building apps with FLET like this, take a look at the code. I just built this app with 4 lines of code, and that's really crazy, isn't it? So if you also want to build apps like this with just 4 lines of code, stay till the end of the video, where I'll show you how to do the basic things in the Flutter framework and how. Okay, so this is not also going to be a tutorial video. Instead, what this is going to be is a review of the FLET framework in Python. So this video is going to be explaining you about FLET, what FLET is, how FLET works, and everything about FLET. And if you like the framework and want me to make a video on how to make FLET apps with Python, you can comment down below. And if I get 20 comments in this video saying that you want to see the Python tutorial on making apps with FLET, I'll just do it. So let's get the video started. So first of all, I'll explain you the basic structure of the FLET code, and then I'll just take you to the main part about the description of the FLET framework. So first of all, we have imported the FLET framework as FT. So this has been used as a nickname for FLET. So before installing or importing the FLET framework, we have to download it by the pip command using any terminal. So I'm opening up CMD. And after this, what you have to do is type pip install FLET. So once you enter this command, it'll download the FLET framework. But since I already have this installed in my computer, I don't have to do it again. And I can close the terminal. And after that, what we have done is that we have defined a main page here. So this page is known as main, and this has also got something like it's a parameter that's called page, and inside of the parameter, what we are doing is using a class called page from the Flutter framework, or you can also call it module, but it's better to call it framework. And inside of the define main function, I have written nothing because I don't want to write anything for this moment, so I have used a pass keyword here. And after that, for calling this function, like previously in just vanilla Python, what we have to do is main, and that's it, right? But in this, what we do is ft.app, and inside of the parentheses, what we have to type is target is equals to the name of the function. So in this case, the function's name is main, right? So after this, I'll save the file. Here we go. The file has been saved with Control S. Now let me run the program. So I ran the program, and let's wait a second. Here we go. The application has successfully been loaded. Now I'm reusing the dark mode in Windows, so if you also have the light mode enabled, the background image would be light. So this is really adaptive functionality of the FLET framework. And now let's dive in towards what FLET is. So I have a Chrome open here. So after that, what I'll do is go to flet.dev/docs. Or that's not even required. So what is FLET? FLET is a framework that allows building interactive multi-user web, desktop, and mobile applications in your favorite language without prior experience in Flutter development. So this is a framework that allows you to build the applications for Windows, Mac, as well as Linux without having any experience in the front-end development. And it also says that you don't have to be a front-end guru to be developing apps about the which are really complex in the view, but FLET makes it simple to make the applications using the functionalities of the Flutter framework, because this time instead of Dart we are using Python. So as we all know that Python is really easy and simple to understand, and we also love Python, don't we? So if we do love Python, then this framework has to come in the Python variant as well. So FLET app example. Here are some FLET app examples. So if I copy the code and paste it in my VS Code, let's see what this does. So let's paste the code here, and inside of this I like to save this and run the file, or yeah, file. After this, what I do is look at this. So it is an application that counts the number. If I click on plus, it'll increase the number, whereas if I click on minus, it'll just decrease the number. So like this. So this is just a basic example of what FLET could do. There are many endless possibilities with FLET, but this one is just a simple example. So next thing about FLET is that there are given tutorials about FLET, getting started, and many more things. Like you can learn FLET from the official website as well. And after that, it says that the fastest way to build Flutter apps in Python is also FLET, and I do agree with this because there are many other ways to build the applications in Python, but I have never found anything so good compared to FLET. So from an idea to app in moments or minutes. So this one looks promising. The architecture is also really simple. If you want to get more details, you can pause the video and read this. So battery is included, so it has some functionalities to do with the batteries something, yeah. And it's powered by Flutter, so FLET is a UI built with Flutter, yeah. Felt UI is built with Flutter, so your app looks professional and can be delivered to any platform. So it has every functionality that the Flutter framework possibly has and speaks your language. So it has the Python language, and which is our language. So it's what we call, as the main language for the developers using Python, and delivered to any device, because FLET also, uses the same code to run in the Windows, Mac, as well as Linux Windows, and this can also be running in the web versions, so it can also be used in Android and iOS using the web browsers. And if you have a Android supporting the page downloads, you can also be downloading this and using as an application in Android. So this is all about FLET in this video. So if you like the video, I want you to subscribe to the channel as well, and I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye. Subscribe to the channel once again. Thank you.